Hi, welcome back to Today. Now our exclusive interview with Oscar winner and newly minted Emmy nominee Julia Roberts. It's the first time we've sat down together in about 7 years, so as you can imagine, we had a lot of ground to cover. I went back and I looked at the tape.
Oh, no.
Of the last time we talked. It was 2007.
Okay.
I joked with you. I said, well, I guess I'll see you in 7 years. Do you take everything so literally?
I do. I had put it on the books, so I knew.
I believe your youngest was just born.
Wow.
And your twins were 2?
Yeah.
Now they're 9 and 7.
Yes.
Do they have a full understanding that they're the children of Julia Roberts?
I think they have a firm understanding that they are children of parents in show business. And that, you know, it used to be when they were younger, if somebody on the street said, oh, hey, Julia, and I said, hey, how do you know that person? Oh, you know, used to live in my neighborhood.
You made it up.
You know, or, and so now they understand that, you know, people that I don't know might know who I am. When Mirror, Mirror came out, all the kids in their class saw it, and I wouldn't let them see it. And so they felt that they were being penalized for being my children. And I said, well, I'm not very pleasant in the movie, and I pull Lily's hair and I might slap her a couple of times, and I don't want to scare you.
Before we were rolling, we were talking about social media. You came up and became very famous at a time when it hadn't exploded yet. Mm-hmm. Do you ever stop and think about how things might have been different if you had to deal with the constant scrutiny? And the level of scrutiny today is very different.
It is different
for people coming up in this business.
I don't think I'd survive. It's just too nasty. It's a sport of ugliness. I'd pull out of it. I wouldn't have the stomach for it.
And in Hollywood, where insecurity is ripe, that can kill you.
No, I mean, I'm so happy that for me, the timing of when I started off in the business and how it all worked out for me.
How proud are you these days of longevity in this business?
I have pride. I mean, I'm really proud of what I've accomplished in my career and what I had done in the 18 years of my career before I had kids, because then I felt that I had really earned staying home and, you know, raising my kids and being with my family. I didn't feel panicked that if I stay home for too long, it'll all go away. I felt like if it goes away, it goes away. But, you know, if it doesn't, I'll be back.
When you make a movie these days, does everybody pack up and go on the road?
Well, it used to be that way. But now that they're in school, it's a little trickier. But the only time I've ever left my family for a job was August, Osage County. And it was a decision that was very difficult to make. And my husband and George Clooney both just kept at me to, you know, really not just say, no, I can't go. Henry was just starting kindergarten, and I was like, how can I miss mini K days, you know? Was
it disruptive for them at home?
Hazel refers to it as the dark time. So, but you know what? As my husband says, I had to at some point have that experience and know what it was like. And I was just lucky that on the other side of that experience was this dream job.
When people come up to you on the street, what's the movie they talk about more than any other?
I hear Pretty Woman more than any other movie. And I kind of go, another decade, anything a little closer? And they go, oh, no, that's the one for me. I sit with my mother. We watch that all the time.
You know what scene I love in that? It's not the bathtub scene. No, I love where you go shopping.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
And you go back. Do you remember what you say? Do you remember lines from movies?
Big.
Huge.
You've got a great memory.
I do.
Okay, let me give you another one.
Okay, oh, great.
Notting Hill.
Uh-huh. I'm just a girl. Standing in front of a boy. Asking him to love her.
Is it just because it's such an iconic line, or can you do that with movie after movie?
Well, I mean, for the most part, I probably can, because you just grind it in there so hard so that it feels like your own thoughts.
So The Normal Heart is coming out on DVD, which I know you're proud of, the project. 16 Emmy nominations for that film, including you.
It was such a great harmony, and Larry Kramer, who is so heroic and so relentless and stubborn, and the fact that he never gave up on this play becoming a movie, and to have him be able to see it appreciated so fully and in so many departments, you know, our acting department, our camera department, our costume department, our movie as a whole, Ryan is our director, and he is our writer. It makes me extraordinarily proud to be part of that. Oh, you're a lawyer? No, I hate lawyers. I just work for them. The esteem in which I hold.
The Oscar, where is it?
It is in my sister's apartment,
Still?
in like a little hutch in her apartment.
People still going in and posing with it?
You know what? I'm going to go get it.
You
I'm going to go
should.
get it and take it home.
Don't you think your kids would love to see it?
Yeah,
Use it
absolutely.
as a doorstop?
It could be Ken's competition for Barbie's affection.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now we shot that. Where do you know whose apartment that was?
No, whose?
Did it look familiar to you?
No.
I mean, it's beautiful. Let's put the shot up again of where we were.
It's a beautiful apartment.
It's a beautiful Hollywood apartment, right? Actually, this is how great our set designers and technical people are here at NBC. That was right there.
What?
Right, they turned our studio literally into that apartment type setting.
Are they available
crazy.
to come by my place tonight?
Hats off to them.
Goodness.
That's amazing.
That
They did
is
such an amazing job.
glamorous.
Anyway, it's fun to talk to Julia. And again, the Normal Heart DVD comes out on August 26th. Let's go over to Savannah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.